A bunch of colored switches on the wall.
I'll go ahead.
In a trailer. Okay. Alright, let's quick save in case one of these is gonna electrocute us or something.
I know the way.
Okay, is the answer to this puzzle written on the wall somewhere or something like that? There's only so many combinations.
We will win this war.
Time's not waiting.
The clue is in a letter? In a letter? Cultist Dispatch. Savalamek, this is my last warning. You need to act discreetly without attracting any more attention than you already have. People are already talking about the strange disappearances of Canebre's most righteous men. Keep below ground, nurture your mongrel pets, and wait patiently. The call to battle will soon come, and it will sound loud and clear even down there in the catacombs. Gather your warriors immediately after that, bring them to the surface, and lead them to the Tower of Estrad. The tower will be my final dagger, and I shall plunge it into the guts of Kenebris. Our vicious servant Faxon made the tower his base of operations several months ago, taking command over the Templar forces in Kenebris while the Grand Master was dispatched by other matters. Faxon has already gathered a stash of supplies, potions, and other useful supplies. If he behaves himself, you two should combine your forces. If not, just take a stupid little head off his shoulders to take command yourself. Almost New Diary. The diary contains one entry on the very first page. Life is shit. Wow, my brethren, although what kind of brothers are they recently, are having a great time up on the surface. I'm stuck down here with Hosilla, the Nightmare, and the Mongrel Scum. To top it all off, a pipe sprung a leak, an elemental is smashing up the kitchen, and Hosilla is sending it to slaughter anyone it meets in the maze passageways. All I can do is hide around corners, under beds, and in cupboards. I don't want to die. This isn't how I pictured it serving Baphomet. This isn't how I pictured it at all. Follow these rules or you will die. Don't bother me unless strictly necessary. Keep the door to the shrine locked with the key I made. I don't care which one of you two holds on to it. You could tear each other to shreds for all I care. Don't ever think of setting foot in the ritual chamber ever. Keep the door to the unfinished section of the maze locked at all times. As a reminder for you feeble-minded vermin, the entrance is sealed using the hidden lever, the torch on the wall next to the door. The door itself is in the room with the blood pool. The door itself is in the room with the blood pool where I sometimes relax. Do something about the dang water elemental already. Do whatever you want with it. Just make sure it's gone by tomorrow. Find a better hiding place for the paladin sword from the surface. I'll deal with that later. Remember that your life means less than nothing to me. I have plenty of people vying to become Hand of Hosilla. And it's the same thing. So, wait, did I miss it? I didn't see anything in there that told me the solution to the puzzle. There's a color-coded wall section nearby. What?
Follow my lead.
In this room?
As it should be.
I gotta say, I'm really tempted to just go try to brute force it. Just spam all of the things.
I'll go ahead.
Alright.
Rely on me.
You can trust me.
Alright. Green, red, blue, yellow. Green, blue, red, yellow.
If it pleases you.
Red. Yellow, blue. You do not use all three colors, just what three of them, one is twice. God dang it.
I know the way.
Well, he probably saved me like 3 minutes of standing there. Someone said there was paintings nearby. I'm looking. There's paintings in here. For this? It's kind of like green, green, blue, red. If that. Oh wait, no, there's a blue one there too. Okay, no, I don't think that's it. There's 5 paintings in there. Green, red painting, red, green, red, red, green. Oh, wait, what's this? Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Like the Queens of England. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Alright, let's try this out. I should have left one person down here. I could have just swapped back to that person. I do love a game where when I need to, I could just click on a location and they'll auto path there if you've already cleared the way. Nice of you to back up Muck's memory. You could double click to sprint. Yellow, blue. Wait, what? Oh gosh. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Oh! What? Oh, the sword that we read about? Seal appears closely at the sword, which seems utterly unexceptional to you. Wait, this is... No, it can't be! I know that hilt! Radiance, the sword of the great Yaniel, but what is this? But that's what this is, but it's meant to be in the Tower of Estrad with all the other relics. That's what I'd heard, at least. Well, of course this rusted piece of metal must be the very same sword. Camellia rolls her eyes. I think you merely wish that this is the illustrious sword of legend. You don't get it. I've seen this sword 100 times in paintings and in the hands of the Yaniel statue. I've even thought of going to the Estrad Museum to see the real thing in person. How did it get here? Received items, Radiance. What's so special about it? Now, nothing, I guess, but this sword was legendary in its day. People say that when Yaniel had it, the blade would glow, striking demons left and right. Soldiers would see Radiance's light from afar and take heart, rushing into the fray and winning. But I don't know what's wrong with it now or how to restore its power. All I could sense is that they made a mockery of it. You're empathizing with an object. Extraordinary. Are all paladins so tender-hearted and sensitive? Sensitive in a way, yes. We're highly attuned to evil and everything wrong wrought by demons. Radiance was in evil hands, and as a paladin, I could tell you they did nothing good with it. Who's Yaniel? That was the angel. No. You've never heard of Yaniel? She's famous all over Galarial. She was a great woman. She was born in Mendiv, and when the Crusade started, she couldn't just sit idly by. She dedicated her life to the Crusade. People say she was audacious and spirited. She was always the first into battle, and she never sacrificed other people's lives for a tactical advantage. That's how she's remembered, as an incredible warrior who seemed to blaze with righteous fury. In all the images of her, she looks capable of driving all the demons back to the abyss single-handedly. But then something happened between her and her commanders. Maybe they envied her, maybe there was more to it than that, I don't know. But anyway, she went into the world wound without her fellow soldiers, and she didn't just survive the mission, she even brought back crusaders she rescued in there. Can you imagine? She died as she lived with pride. She was one of the people defending Dresden to the very end. That's where she perished. Don't take this the wrong way, but I really hope that she died quickly, a hero's death, because if she didn't, that means she was taken prisoner and had to endure unspeakable horrors. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. You know a lot about Yaniel. Are you a fan of hers or something? I suppose you could say that. I've always felt an affinity with Yaniel. I know what it's like to not be what your commanders want you to be. Whenever I used to feel under pressure, I always thought of Yaniel. Maybe some people didn't like how she was, but to the people she pulled out of the world wound, she was perfect. And to the people she saved on the battlefield, she was incredible. And to those who keep her memory alive, she's a hero. That's what it counts. How could a priceless relic end up down here? Yaniel disappeared, but by some miracle, Radiance was recovered from the battle. No one else has ever wielded it. It is Yaniel's blade and always will be. That's why it was put in the Tower of Estrad with the other Crusade relics, but now it turns out that somebody stole it. I have this weird feeling like I'm rescuing a fellow warrior from a dungeon. We can't just abandon it, even if it's no use to us. It's no use to anyone down here, but what if it could be repaired? Alright, let's keep going. Is it wieldable right now? $1d8 counts as a cold iron masterwork longsword. Okay, so it counts as what she's already wielding, so might as well put it in hand. See if it lights up with righteous fire or something.
I am helpful. Am
Okay, alright. I think now we've 100%ed this place. We've been keeping you up late this week? Yeah, but I want to. Good thing you went back for that? Yep. Wait, was that something? Oh, you could click on the map to move the camera. Oh my god. No, this was blocked. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize you could do that. That is so nice. That's so nice. Was there anything back here? Oh, that's right. That was a one-way door, so I can't go check. She glorified the sword so much it said no one will ever use it, and you went, nah, take it, you need slightly more damage. Actually, it's exactly the same damage. It's just, it's magical, so maybe it'll trigger something, you know? I'm really bummed out that my guy has no ranged weapon at all. I gave up shape-shifting, gave him high dex. I thought he could be doing a ranged weapon attack from when he's... Like, after level 7, when the Smilodon gets larger, I thought he could ride on its back and be doing ranged attacks.
I know the way.
But... I gotta get proficiency for a weapon, I guess. Sling? Yeah, but, I mean, come on, sling. Bleh. Bleh. Trophies left in the maze loot. This is all stuff I dropped intentionally, I think. Yeah. Alright, leave. Get a little bit farther. Just five more minutes, chat. Just five more minutes.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabris are trying to defend the Wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
Did character creation show you web proficiencies? So Lundry, the thing that messed me up, and this may be that the last time I played, I could be remembering wrong, or B, it could be the last time I played this game in person with pen and paper, we had the rules wrong. But this right here, I chose to worship the god Aristil, and it says favored weapon longbow. I thought that unlocked longbow. It apparently doesn't. So that's my issue. I made that choice for that reason, and it did not work. We're in a basement. It looks like the Grey Garrison. The deep rift leads to the catacombs under the city where the mongrels live. I think I hear fighting outside. They can use darts. Yeah, but is it like you throw one dart and then you're out? Divine Weapon Bond. What is that? It's like a lay on hand. That's like a half-orc paladin? I like how we hid till it was over. The half-orc before you wearing armor adorned with Iomede's golden swords is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up surprised, judging whether you are friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots Anivia. Aww. They hugged. Long hug.
By the goddess, Nebi, I'd almost lost all
She's got a voice actor.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Girl, you married up.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canobras. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Anivia out of there.
Where are we currently?
The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists.
We have important information about the location of a cultist den.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
What's the target of this battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canobras will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
We met mongrels that live beneath Canobras. This is Lan. I don't want to keep Lan around, but if I can get him to join the city guard or something, that's fine.
Most people in Canobras think that the children of the first Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
What's the situation in the city?
The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the Dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Don't talk like that. Canobras hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
I've not seen Camellia say anything positive, like, ever.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomade abandons us, we will fight for Canobras.
Why is the Wardstone important?
The Wardstones are a gift of Iomade. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The ward stones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabras obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss.
How did the Wardstone end up in the Grey Garrison?
The demons have long laid siege to Canabras, but this time, their lord Dascari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the Wardstone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here.
Dang.
I thought the stone was destroyed.
The guy lifts.
But it seems all is not lost. Yet. Dascari has gone, but the Wardstone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
But how did he do that? He's a demon. The Wardstone should have burned his filthy hide.
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know.
I like her. She's practical. She's like, yeah, that's what we thought, but you know what? That's not what happened. Move on. Let's not waste any time to battle.
That's the spirit. You, take a Navia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
You hear labored breathing interspersed with disgruntled muttering. Horgus is holding his rapier hilt in his white-knuckled grip. A bead of sweat trickles down his temple.
Lord Horgus Gwyrm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canabras can be said to be safe right now.
Hey, 1,000 gold. Pay up. Hey. Okay, wait, I assume you're going to your bank right now. I'll wait here for you.
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
You are very much trying to make this yourself part of the crew, but you're just making this really awkward.
For Ioma Day! For the Queen! Kill the beast!
She raises her blade and the soldiers, inspired by her cry, rush into battle with renewed vigor. Good evening. Hello, Alara. Masterwork Bardich. We are encumbered. Studded leather. Wait, no, breastplate. 150 pounds of breastplates. Let's drop those. Okay, we got 2 people still on death's door. Can only be removed by visiting a healer at the capital or by greater restoration.
Oh, a new arrival.
Welcome, new arrival. Hello.
Follow my...
What's this? You've not yet completed your mission.
They will break against our resolve.
The spirits demand your blood! You are today's sacrifice!
Ah, there's a lot of dead dudes. We are super, are super encumbered. Drop this. That's still not enough. Drop that. Okay. What is this thing? Sealed with magic. What is magic? Ain't gotta explain squad.
Not this time.
Oh, come on. 60% chance. Coin flip. Come on. Really? I'm failing a 40% chance, or 60% chance 5 times. Okay, fine. You know what? Use a lockpick. What? Does it only really attempt it on the first try? The lock is jammed now. Oh my god, I didn't realize that. I thought you could just attempt. I guess you can't. What? Oh, is that the Wardstone? Yo, this is the thing he yeeted across the city? How's it going, pal? Want to join the cultists? You'll all be dead soon, but we'll be alive. I'd just be like, no, you won't, and I'll unsheath my weapon. Come on, leave those losers. The Crusades are over. Soon the demons will rule the whole world. He's looking around. Am I gonna get in trouble? Here goes nothing. All hell Baphomet. Cowardly traitor, I swear on the sword of Iomade you will answer for your betrayal. He says here goes nothing and runs over.
Do not waver.
Go for their hearts!
The path's too narrow. We're not gonna be able to really get into this battle much. Oh shoot, there's some behind us. I did not realize that.
The spirits demand your blood.
That's alright, Lan is
You
tanking.
are today's sacrifice. Go for their hearts.
Oh, Lan, you are so lucky right now.
This was
Oh, never mind, Lan down.
unexpected.
I don't know what happened. What? What? Yo, they're doing the two-step over there. Oh wow, I'm glad I wasn't over here when they did that channel energy. That would have nuked us.
Make every strike count.
As it should be.
Oh my god, encumbrance. Is there something heavy in another category? I'm not sure. Won't budge. Oh, shoot! Do price in ascending order and dump everything not masterwork. Okay. I could do that the next time it overfills. What? What's this? She got no eyes!
Guests. Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh,
The face of this demoness could be called pretty if it had eyes. Her mouth slowly widens into a smug grin.
what an unexpected surprise. Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see.
Who's
I've missed
Staunton?
you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
Where I go? You again, you wench!
The aged dwarf from Irbeth's troop, silent up to now, spits on the floor. His hard and craggy face, like storm-weathered stone, twists as if in pain.
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabris. She must be back to finish what she started.
Staunton, you know her?
Does he know me? Staunton, darling. Tell them all how close we were.
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Dresden fell.
Dresden, it says a famous city fortress.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts. How you begged to see me again.